Yo, welcome back. Xycor here. And today in our Monster Hunter Wilds low rank monster showcase, we're gonna take a look at the flaming rooster of Monster Hunter Wilds. You'll never have to worry about waking up on time with this rooster, since it will start your bed on fire to do it. Yes, this monster is Quematrice, the very I guess rooster-like monster. It's got, like, it likes to spread fire and I guess scrape its feathers on the ground to, well, not really scrape its feathers, scrape its tail on the ground to light up dust that it lays, and yeah, and start that on fire, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. It's a very fiery chicken. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at what it does, you know, how it acts in battle, what its armor is like, what its felon armor is like, and you know, just how they act. So yeah, I guess we'll get into that. Anyway, so let's see here. Take a look at its information on the field guide, large monster field guide, over here at Quematrice. Now, Quematrice is a brute wyvern, and it's, as far as I know, its Japanese name is Quematrice. So basically, yeah, similar to the English. And let's see, its known habitats are in the plains and in Wyveria. And of course it can cause fire blight. As for its parts, you can break its head, its neck is a weak point, and you can cut its tail. And then as for its weaknesses, fire, don't even bother using fire because, well, it's a fire monster. Water seems to do the best damage. Thunder is normal, ice is normal, and dragon is also normal. So your best bet when battling it is a water weapon. And as for the status effects, poison seems to be effective. Sleep is somewhat effective. Paralysis is relatively effective. Blast Blight is just effective. Stun is effective, and exhaust is effective as well. And they can be affected by flash pods. Sonic bombs do not work on them, so don't bring any sonic bombs. Shock traps work, and pitfall traps work as well. And these are its drops in the low rank. Pretty standard, I guess. And if you break its head, you'll get the crest, and of course if you cut the tail, you will get a tail. Or I should say can get a tail. Okay. So this hunt, the low rank hunt, is a 1-star hunt. Just go to Alma, go to the optionals, come down here at the bottom, and it is the 1-star hunt, fire starter. And as far as I know, I think this quest is unlocked right after you meet Quematrice for the very first time in the story mode. So we'll start this. And just quick start. There we go.
Commencing quest now.
And now I have set myself up with a entire rare 3 armor set, so I can maybe limit my strength against it. But as I experienced in my last monster showcase for Chatacabra, it didn't actually help that much. But we'll see how it goes here. Now, it looks like it generally likes to be in, let's see, Area 8 to start with.
The terrain here looks like a natural trap. I'll just hop off for now.
So I usually go after the tail. There we go. Just got to be careful for those tail swipes. Because, yeah, as you can tell, it's got the fire dust. The flaming dust that it will spread and potentially set the ground on fire. Ah. And it likes to swat you with its tail as well. There we go. See, it starts stuff on fire. There we go. Just gotta roll out of the way of his tail. If you focus on his tail enough, you'll cut the tail, which then will benefit you because, well, it will have less range, of course. And won't hit you as much. It also, and yeah, since it causes fire blight, you'll have to also stop, drop, and roll often. There we go. And it does break it once, I believe, from my experience. Pete! You staggered it, so I missed. And yeah, I'm missing now. There we go. There we go. We cut the tail. So yeah, it gets noticeably shorter, so he has a lot less range, and you can still get hit if you're within range, of course. And now I'm getting myself beat around by a cut tail. Yeah. Now the next ideal place to target would be his head. Pete! Pete's little ship blew up. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I wanted it to move to a new area. Yeah, don't forget you can carve material from severed parts. You gotta repeat what Alma says. Now it should be going to sleep because it's rather weak now. So let's follow it. Yeah, even with rare 3 armor, I utterly destroy the monsters. I'm even trying to hold back. Now let's let it go to sleep here. So it will go up here into area 9, and that's where it will sleep. There we go. And you can even gather the mineral nodes here, and there's a bunch of bones around as well. So let's thwack it in the head. There we go. There we go. I'm doing so much damage I won't even get the head broke. I'm trying to showcase its skills at least somewhat, but it's going down too fast. Okay, let's see. Okay, yep, that's all I needed to do. So yeah, it is a pretty easy monster though. Its moveset is fairly simplistic. Especially since there's really only 2 things to cut on it. Or to break, I should say. I gathered the bones and stuff. Get the minerals. There we go. And there we go. Okay. And, yeah, you get I guess I got 3 igniters, which is, yeah. Don't know how I'd get 3 of the same thing, but you know, I guess luck. So take all. Okay, so yeah, that is Quematrice. Well, I mean, it's a fairly simplistic monster, that's for sure. Not any moves that you really have to super worry about. Like, as you get to the higher rank and, you know, stuff, it might have some different moves, but usually it's not a lot different. Okay, let's take a look at the armor. Get to Gemma here. Now, there are Quematrice weapons, at least for me in the Greatsword. There is a Greatsword line for Quematrice, so yeah, you could potentially make that. As far as I know, there is a Quematrice line in Gunlance as well. But as for the other weapons, I'm not entirely sure because, well, I really only used Gunlance and Greatsword in Wilds. But that probably is for... Let's just see about, like, Sword and Shield.
Something in mind?
Yeah, there is one in the Sword and Shield. Switch axe.
What are we making today?
Don't see any specific one in Switch axe. So yeah, there's various ones. As for the armor,
Making today?
it is in the low rank section. Let me get up here. There we go. Down here. Wrong button. Down here in right below Chatacabra. And that's what it looks like. So it kind of makes you look like a musketeer, which is, you know, kind of a desirable look. Kind of cool. Makes you look pretty good, I think. Combine that with coloring the armor, it might even be better. Yeah. That is the male form, and I should say the masculine form. And you know, I'm going to say it from now on. And this is the more feminine form, which, I mean, is armor, but at the same time it does look more feminine. So, the overall skills it has is flinch free, level 3, and fire resistance, level 2. And it has a group skill of Master Mounter. So it has, let's just put all these on to make it easier. So it has flinch free of 1 on the headgear, fire resistance of 1 on the armor, flinch free of 1 on the arms, gauntlets, braces, fire resistance of 1 on the coil, and flinch free 1 on the greaves. And then combining all of them, which I think you only really need 3 pieces, but you'll get Master Mounter if you have at least 3 pieces of these. And that's the group skill, of course.
Hello.
And the overall armor, let's see. Let's get up here. I left the area. The usual that it has for the resistances is mostly has fire resistance. It has negative water resistance and negative ice resistance. So yeah, if you're looking for a fire resistance armor, that would be the Quematrice. Now let's take a look at the feline armor.
Got something in mind?
Now the feline armor is pretty cute.
Hello.
Let's see, down here, right there. Yes. Makes him look like he's also like a little knight with a banner. But it's a little lance banner. Despite the fact felines don't really have lances, they just have a weapon. Which is unfortunate. They should have different classes of weapons for the felines. But yes. It's a pretty cute armor for the feline. And that just takes an igniter, a crest, and a scale. Actually, this is high rank. Let's look at the low rank. There we go. I gotta look at the proper one, of course. yeah, igniter, crest, and scale. That's what it takes. And the attack on the weapon has like melee of 3, range of 4, has some fire element of 8 and 5% affinity, whereas the armor has, again, mostly fire resistance, negative water resistance, and negative ice resistance. So if you're wanting your feline to have fire resistance, Quematrice armor would be pretty good. At an early level, of course.
See you later.
Okay, I think that mostly covers the Quematrice. It is a kind of a cool monster. I mean, Quematrice was new in Monster Hunter Wilds, so yeah, it's a nice monster. And there's even one with Quematrice armor, a feline walking around town with it. So yeah, something to watch as well. So anyway, yeah, that's it for this Monster Showcase. If you like this Monster Showcase, hit that like button. We really appreciate it, and it really helps out a lot. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that bell icon, and leave a comment if you want to as well. And let me know what you think about Quematrice. Do you like it? Is it, has it been a difficult monster for you, or is it one of the easier ones? Let me know in the comment section. But yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.